they prepare for this set against, I don't know if you call him the protagonist in this situation, but Bugs, Fawn, Gock, and Rari, whatever you want to call her, she has been an absolute menace in this one. And, you know, it's been a good effort thus far, but still, you know that they've got that dog in you, but it's going to be put on ice for now as we are going to see if these ice climbers can reach the summit. Welcome to Grand Finals here at Fusion 227 call sign, twitch.tv/collision series gaming. To Hollow Bastion for game number 1. Gock and Rari on the ice climbers. Jakal ever present on the Wolf, but immediately the stock loss from Go to KO in 18 seconds, and Jakal starts things off on the right foot.
Screw me, man. It feels so good to be on the couch sitting next to you, hearing you say that. My God, it really taking me back to 2019 this time. We have it. Yes, Grand Finals, the stock already gone, already potentially regretting the Ice Climber pick. This was, if you stick around, or if you stuck around for Winners Finals earlier on, this was Gock and Rari's counter pick up against Jakal after the Duck Hunt, I believe, went down 1-0 or something. I don't remember what the exact set count was, but Jude Jakal Harris Jingleheimer Schmidt is pretty good at like picking apart this character and disadvantage. Not only in terms of dealing with Sopo and knowing not to go for like air dodges because, you know, they know what's true with Sopo and what isn't, but it's also a matter of just picking them apart and disadvantage here. Just already naring one climber and then naring the other one with just a little baby hit. No up B with a second climber is gonna, without a second climber, I should say, is gonna be able to make it back from there. We've been playing only for about 1:15 and now it's finally 2-1, but Jude Jakal Harris looking poised to be able to take game 1 in a quick fashion. You heard these kids had to get to school early in the morning, huh?
Yeah, I mean, evidently. And Jakal, I mean, he's a man of education, I do believe. He's attending a college in some fashion or another. Gock and Rari, dude, oh my gosh. Attendee of the School of Hard Knocks. I actually don't know what their situation is for school.
If this is, I don't know what the situation with school is, but I can tell you the situation on screen right now, and it's looking like if we're getting put on ice, and this is hell freezing over, because these ice climbers are getting shelved right now, as I do believe I said back in the day. It's definitely looking like it might be Jakal's game to lose, but every single time it seems that this climber is up in the air and disadvantaged. Jude Harris seems to know the exact hitbox to be able to put out, and now we're going to have to see one of the greatest comebacks at a local Grand Finals of all time with a Sopo to be able to bring it back against one of the greatest players of all time, to be able to take this back. And we're not only not going to get a comeback, we're going to ensure that nothing of the like happened in any parallel universe in any Fusion 227 at any single time. I'd be shocked if we're going to see the Ice Climbers come back out, or if we're going to see some adjustments coming out from Gock and Rari.
Wolf O'Donnell really just went up to Rucker Park, put the claws in the basketball and walked away. Like, you don't get to play here. I'm sorry. That's just nutty.
Which campus is it? Is it a New Brunswick or is it Newark? Because depending on which one, they have that guy. They have that car that, I don't know if you saw that online, the one that got tagged saying they're a cheater.
Oh,
Did you see that online?
I think so.
That's a Rutgers person.
Is it actually?
Yeah, I think it's the Newark campus. I don't remember which, but I've seen it every time I've gone online at like, I guess Rutgers or like Rutgers subreddits or stuff like that. It's been.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's really funny. So depending on which campus it is, you know. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Speaking of Rutgers, we got the Rutgers Red representing out here with the latest addition to Street Fighter 6, Terry Bogard.
Yeah, no, this is a Street Fighter rep, technically.
Yeah, it is.
It's just so weird.
What
to
a world
that.
we're living in, honestly. Terry Bogard is a legend.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like, honestly, trying to inch on par for Ryu with how many different fighting games Ryu has been in and how many people just he wants to challenge on the way up. He's like, I'm going to go to this universe. I want to beat the shit out of Mario. I'm going to do that.
Well, I mean, Terry belongs in a game where the object is to throw people off of ledges.
Exactly.
Like, just objectively speaking.
No, I just realized that. That's, no. Just like his father.
3 stocks to 2 as Jakal goes up.
Shut up. A moment of silence for Terrence Bogard.
I was talking about Keith Howard, too, but okay.
That was the guy who killed him. I mean, oh, God. Spoilers for original Fatal Fury, I guess. Freaking 20, 30-year-old game.
I mean, look, if Terry's reveal trailer didn't spoil it for you.
Why did you say that? That was so
That's your line? That's the line in the sand for you. After everything we talked about, that's the bridge too far.
Oh, Terry loves to be in a game getting thrown off ledges just like his father.
I didn't even say that. That wasn't even the implication. I was making a thing about Geese Howard. And by the way,
they just did
actually stole his kid.
They just did the same taunt to each other. We're like, oh, God.
Oh, okay. So that's good. Oh, you're the one going down now. You're the one getting tossed off. Jakal. Oh, my goodness, catch a body.
Just like his father.
Yeah. Look for him down there. I dare you. Go look. Go look. You see him? Keep looking.
No, my face. Oh, that's a why? No.
What in the Gock? Okay, yeah, Fawn is kind of throwing whatever at the wall and see if it sticks.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, I'm pretty sure Jakal's played Noodle a few times, but we are going
Noodle C.
8 mode for game number 3.
You want to talk about Petrino way back in the day? Back when he played Ultimate. Then he played Samus because he's like, I'm gonna play a character that's actually good. But
yeah. I mean, I'll always bring up and speak fondly of Yoda Cage, the DK years. That was the first main that Yoda Cage had in this game.
That is correct.
Before going with Morton, because he was convinced that Junior was somehow worse in this game.
No better feeling than being able to prove to people that a character is good. And I was only able to experience that from becoming the best Ember player in NASB 2. A character that no one believed in when that game dropped. I know how it feels. In Smash, it's a little different. There's way more characters and a much higher talent pool. But at the same time, it's still a good feeling because I'm sure there are people who went to Yoda who were like, "What are you doing?" Right? Weren't there people who were like, "Why are you playing Morton?"
There is something about being a low-tier hero that just gives you that little extra special feeling, right? Because I mean, yeah, you can play the meta and you can be, top tiers only or whatever, and that's a valid way of looking at things. It legitimately is. It's a respectable gambit, or you can just dedicate yourself to a character and be like someone that people legitimately look forward to seeing. Like, okay, is it going to win you every prize pool? No. Is it going to have you remembered in the hearts of people? Yes.
Yeah.
You decide where the value is. Either way, Gock and Rari, to their credit, 2 stocks apiece in this game number 3.
Yeah, as Awesome Sauce said, no one's going to remember Falco player number, 5,223, but everyone's going to remember when everyone's going to remember the giant punch. I was going to say everyone's going to remember when the Crimson Blur lost to a Kirby, but that was, I think everybody's going to remember that giant punch instead, as we're going to get, actually good air dodge on the part of
you can talk about the Armada meditation state. You can also talk about the Armada, like, drunk Kirby. At like how many summits? I mean, we're going to get final stock situation. I mean, you make of this what you will. I don't know if you call this like garbage time goals, like how much you really counting this, but Jakal piecing them up right now. You'll take the 6th piece with the biscuit to go! And Jakal had it, and he's going to give a point to Gock and Rari on the scoreboard. Welcome to Goofy Hours here at River City Gaming. Rawway is just going to get okay. We got the banjo cameo with the rare compatriot getting the W.
Bro is complaining about not being able to kill a super heavy at 80. That's crazy.
I don't want to. Oh,
he's really complaining about that. That was one of the fucking worst edge guards I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness.
Real goofy.
And here we go to
Bowser. Well, now he's just now he's just trying to ensure that shit's not going to kill.
Yeah, no, for real.
The DK. Imagine. Oh yeah, I need a DK's. I'm sorry, I got to drop DK. He's not heavy enough. I need one of the 2 characters in this game that's heavier than him.
Oh, that's insane. I mean, which isn't just tragic because it means that we're not going to get the Bugs Piranha Plant. Oh, okay,
we don't know that. Gock and Rari could win this game.
That is
Jackal Harris, Jingleheimer Schmidt could sandbag even harder. Oh, that's a lighter character. Yeah, but
yeah. I mean, look, there is a lot of weight in that ceramic pot. Apparently.
Have you ever tried to lift one of those things?
Yes.
I was so.
I had a mother who was really into gardening. I had to every single spring. Every single fall, I had to bring the herb garden back in. Oh my gosh, that's enough.
My mom loves gardening, and it's the same thing. We have an indoor one that's huge because I was like, why? I remember the first time I lost to a plant. I'm like, why is this character so heavy? And then I lifted one of those actual like in-person ceramic plants.
No, so here's the thing.
I nearly gave myself like a second herniated disc.
No. So it's like this herb garden. There's like this giant pot that had these little inlets like sticking out of the pot. There's a what in the? Okay, you know what? Maybe let's not talk about my mom's herb garden right now.
We'll do it in a minute. Don't worry. No worries.
Bowser, Wolf, one stock each. Jakal very much on their way to winning this thing, unless this Bowser can just pull something out of their something or other.
Out of their shell.
It would be, you know what? If we do go to a game 5, is that perchance where we see Duck Hunt?
Might be Piranha Plant that time around, depending on how serious Gock and Rari's trying to take this right now. But I don't know, man. Jakal really seems to know how to make a guy come out of his shell.
Oh,
and also right back into it. Right back into it as well.
By force. Yeah. No, that is going to be Jakal taking the W, and that is a Fusion 227 back-to-back Fusion championships for Jakal. I mean, what else can you expect from a player, a man, the quality of Jude Jakal Harris?
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Okay, dude.
This tag was my tag too. Whenever I go out, the people always shout, there goes Jude Jakal Harris Heimer Schmidt. Da, 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 da.
What am I meant to make of this, y'all?
Nothing. Shut up.
Okay. All right. Well, fair enough.
Yep.
And that is, again, our tournament. And
just like his father.
I mean, he stayed down there. We didn't see him again.
Sure we did.
I don't know what you want me to say beyond that.
I want you to put some respect or stop talking about Terry Bogart's dead dad.
I'm sorry. I'm not the one who broached the subject, if my memory serves.
I brought it up just now, but you were the one who made the joke the first time during the set.
All right, you know, this is a discussion.
All right, call it even.
Yeah, you know what? Sure, whatever.
Yeah, see, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you have to do in a marriage.
That's the fall. Yeah, whatever. We'll talk about this in bed tonight. But we're going to see game number 4, Bowser and Jakal.
I really thought Gock and Rari was going to actually take the game with Bowser again once that went to last stock. I would have laughed my ass off.
And we were talking about the plans for game 5 potentially. Yeah. But the thing is, with a character that's even heavier, that Jakal is just going to have a field day in the air, even with the extra KO power as exhibited on the platform of Smashville. It's going to be just an absolute smorgasbord, and that was the right play strategically speaking.
Honestly,
the Bowser side.
When you were that low in percent, you might as well, right?
Yeah, just let it fly. But again, you're getting comboed extra hard and going to take that one to go.
There's no situation where Bowser lives there unless you mess up, really. There was nothing that could have been done on that front. So
yeah,
that's Jude Jakal Harris taking another fusion. What did you expect? You think somebody can beat him? You think you can? Happen to be in the area. Come on down here. We have some of the finest New Jersey talent this side of the Mississippi, this side of the Hudson,
actually,
I should say.
Yeah, no, now that we're thinking about it, we can tell them about that, but we can have the visual aid. Espada, go ahead, hit him with the ad slides. Folks, you are watching Collision Series. You're watching us on Twitch at Collision Series TV. Perhaps you're watching the VOD on youtube.com/Collision Series. But you can definitely follow along with us on Twitter at Collision Smash. Support our growth. Support Smash in the heart of the game, the Tri-State region. But we're talking about Fusion. My guy, 1527 Main Street, Rahway, New Jersey. Next Monday, you're going to have the 228th edition of Fusion. Again, how many tournaments have been going on in Union County on Monday nights? We're going back to, again, we're talking about Linden and now here at River City Gaming in Rahway, New Jersey. You can catch it here, but oh my God. You talk about Afterburner.
I was going to say now featuring rivals, but if you want to check out Afterburner 2025, it's January 11th, 12th. Come to one of the first super majors of the year in Auburn, Indiana. We got ultimate singles, doubles, and a ladder. That ain't your thing. We got melee singles and doubles. There's Street Fighter 6. We know you love both. And, of course, Rivals 2, baby, which you can practice for right here at Fusion for 228 next week. $2,500 in pop bonus to sign up today at start.gg/Afterburner. Come check them out. It's going to be a great one for you all to see.
Oh, man. I am so glad that I got to come back And the thing is, obviously, I'm a Philly boy through and through. But
Amen.
I know that this is Jersey's house, but for me, this truly is home. Being right here at Collision, and obviously, when you know that you're home when you see family, and I right here and sitting next to my brother. Thank you, Nintunis, very much for being my commentary partner tonight. Ah, come on, bring it in, buddy.
There you go.
There you
The
go.
mics are touching.
There you go.
Very-
Just not the tips. It's all good.
Very few people I would have been as excited to come and commentate a Smash Ultimate Bracket after not doing so for so long again than the guy who has been called a static of mine. They called us Ninstunis for a bit, if you remember.
That's true,
They
yeah.
called us Ninstunis. I remember that.
That was the
That was a
Thursday
good
night
one.
static during the
That was
dark
Thursday night
ages.
static
Yeah.
during the dark ages, the before time Ninstunis. I was just thinking about how I changed the lyrics one time to the safety dance because I've been listening to that song a lot, and you yelled at me after the tournament was over because I was being cringe with it. But very few people I would have wanted to do that than the literal greatest MC in the entirety of the esports industry. And one of the greatest commentators to pretty much ever do it, both in terms of his wrestling, his sports, and his esports history. If you're not hiring this guy, I don't know what you're doing. He is legitimately the real deal in more ways than one, in ways that I don't even have time, energy, or even necessarily the desire to tell you about this man's integrity or his talent. If you're not hiring Stu the announcer, I don't know what you're doing, so where can they find you?
We might literally not have time given the fact that the music just turned up in our ears.
Yeah.
But no, you can find me on Twitter and at Blue Sky now at StuTheAnnouncer.bsky.social. You can find you on Twitter at Nintunist, if I'm not mistaken.
Nintunist, and you can also follow at Double D Pod. My main shtick nowadays is
That's
my
right.
My main shtick nowadays is now my shitty little comedy podcast I do with my best friend Dennis. Almost at 200 episodes. We
Yes.
interview esports personalities. We interview YouTubers. We make dumb jokes. We talk about tragic things, funny things sometimes. If you want to put like a nice crappy podcast to put on for background noise.
Any chance I can get on for 200?
For 200, that's a big that's
Or
a big call.
201. Or
That's a big
201.
no for 200.
We gotta
that
go, yo.
Might
We gotta
be a
go.
big
Okay,
celebration.
yeah,
We
okay.
gotta go. Point is, follow the
Yeah.
stream. Follow us wherever. Just follow us
Thank
wherever. Tri-State Smash Fusion. You love it. See you next
Anna
week.
Morrispada on Twitter. Thank you so much. Happy smashing, everyone.
Good job, y'all. Thank you for commentating. You're good. Have a good night. Love you too.